Hello, hello, hello. Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Nancy. What's up, love, Maddie? What's up, corroded? Is that what it is? Sorry if I have. Yep, corroded. How's everyone doing today? Just in case you were wondering. What's up, Alex? Still says F Sciento on the front of the building. We love that for them. What's up, Psych? It's Tara. Hello, Jane. Hello, Rhonda. Cheshire Cat. What's up, Laughs? Hello, Samantha. Hello, Jane. What's up, what's up, what's up? Howdy from El Paso. Did I see the new music video with LRH? No, I need to see that immediately. If you sent it to me, I have not been good with email today. What's up, DK? F Sciento, that's right. Says it right there on their sign, F Sciento. Garbage bags on the windows. Yes, thank you, Nancy. Please make sure that you are still subscribed to me. If you were unsubscribed because you don't like it here, that's cool. If you are unsubscribed and you want to be subscribed, just double check. Hello, Electra. Hello, Athena. So I wanted to come by here and just remind them that I haven't forgotten about this creepy cult building. And yes, F Sciento forever. I did get here a little bit early to try to talk to the people at the coffee shop, which is right next door. And one guy who was like the assistant manager indicated that like his manager would not be really excited about their opening February 24th. They were not really supportive. They didn't really even seem to care about the fact that they were going to be closing down the whole block for a couple of days. So I don't know. He said he would relay it to his manager. I might try it again. But they, good luck on your surgery. But I'm just hoping that they will maybe change their mind. But also they are not willing to let us stand in front of their shop. Tom, you got to be more careful. I thought, get a stunt double. What's Davey doing? He's about your size. But yeah, I was a little disappointed in the fact that they were not willing to, but I also understand as a business, I guess, not wanting to get involved. So what's up, Faye? So I think we'll have to try again. Maybe I'll send some other people in there to ask as well so that it's not just me. Hello, Carolyn. What's up, Chuck? Welcome in, welcome in. We are out here on the drag. The next place that I will ask is, it's good to see you as well, Mommers. The next place that I will go to see is the Baptist church across the street, to see if maybe they would be, so I don't know so I gotta see what the city is gonna redline. Well, they can't close off their whole sidewalk, right? Like I can stand in front of it, but they do have like a little patio area. But yeah, they can't close off the whole thing. So the sidewalk's public. The thing is that I need their assistance. I need their assistance with complaining about the permits and the closures if they do get them. So, we'll just have to kind of play it by ear. I suspect that the city is going to push back a little bit. I will say though that there are 2 police officers just around the corner. One is like right by the back loading dock, and then there's another one that's like pulled up in the other alley. What's up, hey girl? And so they are, I don't know what the cops are doing here. I don't know if they're checking out stuff, but it was campus police. So I don't know if they're trying to like give them a bribe or something. I don't know. I'm not saying that they are, and I'm not saying that they would take it, but I'm just saying that in this whole time, I've never seen police cars just like posted up here before. So there's no activity. What's up, Saul? Hello from Alberta. Yeah, the inconsistencies and all that stuff. I mean, that'll probably be. So there's two things going on. One is that the city wants this over with, right? The city wants this over with. The other is that they keep just copying and pasting. Hello, Martha. Give a shout out to my lovely mods, please. They are the best, and they have to put up with me, and I am flaky, and they're amazing. So like the stream, pet the mods, all of those things. Hello, Tim. How are you today? We are out here on the drag. For anybody who might be late, I will show you that it does still say F Sciento. Still says F Sciento on their creepy trash cult building. Their little child trafficking disaster over here that they're trying to start up right in front of the, university, where there's a bunch of young students, international students. F Sciento always, because we're not interested. But they're hiding. They're hiding inside. They're hiding at the other org. They don't want to come out and play. So if they don't want to play, that's okay. Saw you drop Surge's at in there, absolutely. So got my sign with all the names. And this is the one that I like to show to non-Scientologists. Hannah, I have not made one. But I could think about it. People have been really great about bringing me supplies and stuff. So we love that. 10 Gate was real. That's right. May the Force. Yes, please sub to all of the folks that my lovely mods will be dropping in here. Do it after the live to go watch their videos, but sub whenever you would like. I'm not going to tell you what to do. Just go support them however you can. The fastest, cheapest, easiest way to support me is to like the stream and to make sure that you are still subscribed. I know, and I appreciate that. Y'all have been really, really amazing. Everybody has been absolutely amazing. You guys are great. And yeah, so now I have enough statistics so I can see where y'all are from, unless you're using a VPN. And I definitely have got a lot of Florida folks, so hello. I also have a lot of UK folks. We love to see it. Hello. Love it. Appreciate that. What's up, Freelance Adventure? The coffee shop was not cooperative, so we might have to try again. Yeah, Canada's coming in strong. I think Canada is after the US, and then the UK, and then Australia and New Zealand doing work. Absolutely, Croatia representing over there. Sadly, I do like their coffee. And honestly, I can understand from a business owner's perspective, but that means I'll give them the space right in front of the building. But this is a public sidewalk. Yeah, I saw that Target 2 check-in on my analytics for sure. I didn't know if it was somebody here, if that was Elron. All right, we got California. Oh, I do have, LA is my biggest from within the United States. I left little Davey in the car today. I wanted to have the sign. Colorado checking in. I love Colorado. Indiana. Yeah, so that 1 hour will be for them to like sneak Davy outside and whatever, like Eric and Becky, our good friends Becky and Vicky and Linda, they'll come out here and pose with a picture. And what's that, spook him? And then they'll usher him away. So I don't necessarily, they'll be here all day. They'll be inside. I don't have one yet. I kind of feel a little bit awkward about asking for things from people. I appreciate your support. Yeah, the coffee shop does. Look, I'm not going to go after them. Absolutely. They're opening the 24th. Come out and protest. We love it. We got a picture. I know, poor little Davy. He is not going to be prepared for the things I'm going to sing to him that day. He's just not going to like it. Yeah, I tried. I'll definitely get a coffee when I leave. And we'll just keep going. We'll just keep trying it. What's up, my Tony? We'll just keep trying. He very well may, but I this is a big deal. And he promised 3 ideal org openings before the birthday. So megaphone. I think that somebody is bringing me a microphone and an amp or a speaker or whatever. But I think he'll be here. And a lot of I think I was listening to, I don't remember if it was Liz Ferris or Ono Nora, but one of them said that they do believe that they will be here. Martha, thank you for dropping that. He's great. Go follow that creator. He was hanging out with DOA today, and he will be doing lots of stuff in Vegas and in Phoenix, likely, and potentially here. He's in the car. He's watching the car. And as we know, they can't drive, and he probably can't reach the pedals. So, that's right. Oh, I'll be definitely yelling like, "Come out with your cans up, you creepy child trafficking cult. Gross." They did put big white tarps over the big sign for their big revealing. It is my pleasure, Christina. You take a nap. Take care of you. I appreciate you being here. But yeah, we're gonna be yelling lots of stuff. I will have, even if I have to be across the street, it's not that far. And then I'm gonna go talk to the Baptist church too. They are gross. This cult is gross. Elder abuse and child trafficking is gross. Scamming people is disgusting, but human trafficking, child trafficking, no, it's disgusting, trashy, garbage bag cult behavior. That's true. If I think of something, for sure. And I appreciate everyone wanting to support me. You guys are the best. I love it. February 24th, they're opening here. We'll be protesting. Thank you so much, Cajun. I think so too. And they're the church that has all the pride flags, like the trans pride and the gay pride flags and everything. So I feel like they would be interested in hearing about ye old tone scale. What's the biggest or any main change that you've noticed protesting in this area? Well, they don't come outside and sell books anymore. It does still say F sign toe. It does. So the biggest thing that I have noticed is that they don't sell books out here anymore. They're certainly much more well aware of my existence. And I think they thought that they had escaped my voice and my songs, which why would you want to? But by just hanging out at the temp org. But Oops, we found you. Oops, we've known that you've been there all along, and no one's interested in your child trafficking cult. So, oop, a little windy, yeah, so next time I will be prepared with backups, battery backups. I will have them, the other people that come out with me will be there. So we'll be prepared. And if they try to do the music thing here, we'll be prepared as well. Flea Dog, I love your name, and I love that you love my songs. And there will definitely be some here today for sure. Disappointed in the coffee shop. Disappointed. I used to know the owners here when I worked here, but that was 10 years ago. So it does get creepier and creepier. And then like those videos of that guy on the lanai. Okay, Rose. Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. I'll be around after the opening because if they think that because that's when they'll have their little body routers out here, the little book selling booths, when they can run directly inside through the front door and scurry it in, and there's more backup for the big, terrifying 5'2" SP, right? So, yeah, I'm not just gonna let them alone. They just weren't really interested in being friendly about letting me use the space in front of their coffee shop to protest on the 24th, or even about the fact that the sidewalk was going to be closed. So yeah, no, I'm not just here to make a scene on the opening date. That's important to get people's attention to it, but the most important part is when they're out here trying to get the kids in the door. Not on my watch. Golden ghouls. So we'll just see how many staff they have here. We'll see how many staff they have when they are trying to be out here selling books. It may or may not be straightforward, but if they've behaved the way that they've behaved so far, they just run away as soon as I get here. I'm sure that they'll get briefed from all the goons in LA on what to do, and since I've been watching it the whole time, I feel like we're ready to go. You know what I mean? So I talked to like the assistant manager. I think, and we're gonna see if I'm gonna try to go back or maybe call and or have some of the other folks that are helping me out here. You can send them to me on my email. You can send them to me. Well, welcome in for your first live. See, the police just walked right by me. They're not going to try to get me off of this corner because I'm on a public sidewalk, and I'll just do the same thing in front of the coffee shop if I have to, or down the street. Thank you. I appreciate that, Tony. That's right. Get the kids back out. Get the kids out and don't let any more kids in. You know, if adults want to go into this creepy cult and play weird games, they can. But get the kids out. Get the elderly out. Stop running up their credit cards. Stop making children audit pedophiles. Ugh. So it's actually a Detroit Tigers baseball sweatshirt and a Texas hat. And I don't think it might be out PR maybe for one or the other, but I feel like I'm a good representation of both. Will the road be closed for cars, but pedestrians be allowed to walk in front of the entrance? So that's where it gets interesting. So, and that permit is confusing because they are asking for this whole sidewalk, for this whole block to be closed down, and the bike lane, and the traffic, and the parking lane, and one lane of traffic is what they're asking for, along with the sidewalks on the side streets. So I can go to campus, which is right across the street. Where that bus was, that's campus. So if I have to stand there, It's elevated. There's the Baptist church over there, and they're not asking for that sidewalk to be closed. They're asking for the road to be closed. And then we have all of the fun. They're opening February 24th here, right here. Appreciate ya. There's some little parking areas that they're going to close off, and there's going to be shuttles. And so to be fair, they were going to ask for this anyway. They've just have kept copying and pasting the same road closure. So they asked for this last August before any of this had really kicked off in a big way. So I don't think that they changed up for me, but they're certainly going to continue to ask for it because of me and the rest of the PTA, the PTS PTA that I bring with me. What's up, KD? So I don't know. The city it's still pending and in review. And so, oh my goodness, thank you so much for the super chat. Woohoo, made it here, supporting from Oregon. Thank you so very much. Becca M, I appreciate you. You should ask if you could put up flyers in the common student areas. So we could definitely do that. And there's like where the vector marketing stuff and like where other people just stick stuff to the poles, we can do that. Let's see, do they have something similar? When they have events at the media production site in LA, they want the whole street. Yeah, that's what they're going for. That's what they're going for here. And so I don't understand how that wouldn't be an ADA restriction, because they also want the alley behind, and they want San Antonio, which is the next street up, partially closed. So like, I guess somebody that needed wheelchair access, or we have the school for the blind here. So there are a lot of blind people that use the canes. So you're just going to make them all across the street? I don't think so. So as soon as things are approved, that's when I can go in and make ADA complaints. But I can't complain about ADA stuff until the permits are filed. I've been posting about it on TikTok too. And oh, thank you so much, sweet Lily Love. Love from Seattle. Love right back from Austin. Let's see. I mean, we'll see if the cops are still back there. So anyway, I don't know what's going to happen. Everything's still pending or in review. But with the increase in the number and the specificity of the permits, like including the shuttle drop-offs and the parking that they want for everybody, because like everybody's, ancient that is part of this org, unless they're a child, which again, disgusting. They will, they've got a lot of stuff, and there's going to be a lot of stuff for us to chase. Because when I looked at that permit too, I didn't notice that they had looked for 12th Street and West. So 12th and West is not close to here. Not close to here. I mean, we're at 22nd and Guadalupe. So it's 10 streets down and probably 6 streets over. I got the flyers, thank you. So I don't know, but we're gonna get to chase shuttles, which we don't normally get to do around here. And I suspect there might be some shuttle action from time to time between the temp Oregon here to avoid me, which delights me, because then we can like shine lights in the vans and stuff. Yeah, I don't know if I missed the commercial or if it wasn't played here. I really don't know. But I didn't see it. Maybe I'm just immune to them. $7 million they spent for that. $7 million. I know, they are evil. Yeah, I saw the remake. I'll stick with the remake. Was that from PTS? Opening the 24th here. We're going to shut them down. I do, but I need to post the list or the link to it because it still has like my full name. Not that y'all don't know, but I don't need it like out there all the time, you know? Considering all the parking at where are they all going to park? So they have part of the permits are for parking and shuttles. And then they'll probably want to shut off part of the, they might want some of this parking right behind me because I think the first couple of spots here are handicap spots. And they're asking for spots for disabled and handicap parking. So I don't know. Yeah, I heard for some people it played before and during. So the coffee shop is not owned by them, but I think they probably don't want to be fair gamed by their neighbors that own this building. Yep. So this is my sign. You see it all in there. I just make a handy dandy little list of the things that this trash cult is the most well known for, and I put the ads of all of the people whose stories these actually are, right? So for all of the second gens and also Mike Brown and his lovely mother, Rosemary. And so this is the sign that I show to people when I'm on the street. And then the other side is just to troll Scientology specifically because I'm giving away confidential information. This is confidential information right here. And I would have just sat there with the sign on Friday, but they decided to make me go away. It does still say F Sciento. Thank you so much, Days by Dogs. Appreciate all your work to stop this cult. You bet. What is my most positive scenario on the 24th? That somebody slips me a pair of handcuffs and I lock myself to David Miscavige. And then give them up to the people trying to serve him. But since that's probably not going to happen, the best case scenario for me is that they don't get all the street closures that they want. That's the best case scenario for me, is that they don't get the street closures that they want. But I mean, we'll find out. We'll find out. Okay, Wind. Hey, Xenu. Calm down, Xenu. Your Friday live was so amazing. My BF came in on Friday and heard you screaming and said, wow, someone really pissed off Pearl Snappy tonight. Accurate. It was that landlord. No, they're not open yet. The 24th of this month is when they're opening. The 24th is when this garbage bag cult is going to open here. Yeah, they do.
They're extremely litigious. That's why we don't hear much about them, because they sue and eventually.
You bet. Well, not me. And even if they try, let them.
Are you a former Scientologist?
No, I just am here trying to be a voice for all the children that they traffic, the kids that are still inside, and the elders that they abuse. Be a voice for those who don't have one, can't have one, or haven't found theirs yet. And to bring awareness, because who wants this cult going after the college students? And they will as soon as it's open.
Well, it used to be 2 stories.
Right.
You know the story.
Yeah.
Now they added another story, but it's been closed for years.
Yeah, it's been finished since 2019, but they don't have enough staff to come and open it. So they've been begging staff to come from all over the country to help them open. And they're here now, and they filed the permits.
So they're getting ready
The 24th.
24th.
Yep. So I'll be out here.
Sometimes they put up a stand. Have you seen that?
Yeah, and then when I come out here, they take it right down. They don't like me. Yeah, if they see me, if they're out here with a stand and I come and just set up this phone, it's like kryptonite to them. But I also like to sing loudly parody songs about what a trash cult they are, and they really don't like that.
Have you heard of a podcast called Was I in a Cult?
I've heard of several that are like that. I don't know about that one specifically. I've seen like a little bit culty and all those other ones.
This one's called Was I in a Cult?
Right.
And it has first-person accounts of people, and And I think there's a couple of Scientology ones. I haven't heard all of them.
Well, all the people that are on this poster here, all those ats, these are all second gen kids that were born into this cult that are telling their stories on YouTube
Oh, okay.
and are survivors of being trafficked as children or are survivors of being abused as elderly. So those are all their names. If you want to take a picture of it, check them out. It is a trash cult. He has to show up because they have to put him in the video. He has to show up. I'm sure that they'll fly him in and fly him right back out.
All right.
So yeah, have a good one. Yeah, we do. So, can we get a permit? So probably not now. It's probably too late. And they're not cheap. Did you see how much they could charge for all those things? I don't have that kind of money. Diane. Love it. Let's see. Oh, Ashley Marie, thank you so very much. That is so generous of you. I appreciate your support. Oops, no, just kidding. Lol. Do you know if anyone has told Leah? Oh, I don't know anything about that. I imagine that they know. This isn't really a big secret about the opening, so I hope that somebody's told her. I mean, I'll yell and point at them and like sing and stuff and do all sorts of crazy things. Sue Herman, you are doing a great job informing people about Scientology. Thank you so much, Sue. Thank you for your support. That is lovely. I hope she can get her permit too. Get a lockbox and offer to hold people's credit. Oh my God, yes. I probably should do that. Busy Rizzy, I love it. Oh yeah, I mean, so I think I'm gonna have a microphone with a speaker box, but megaphone not out of the question. They could use the same green screens that that Kyle used. Look, I was gonna try to strike a deal with them. I'd have been like, look, how much coffee do I need to buy? How much coffee do I need to buy? But if they don't want me to stand like where they have their tables, that's okay. I will just stand further away from that. But again, I need their assistance in fighting the permits. Yeah, right? So, I don't know. I was a little bit disappointed. You're free to come. You're free to go talk to the coffee shop people. I'm like, look, I'm not asking for this for free necessarily, but the guy, you know, when you talk to somebody and like he almost had xenu eyes. He was like borderline xenu eyes. Like the guy did not want to hear about it from me. He was just like, my boss is not going to support this. And so that's cool. We'll try again on a different day. Because the one employee was like, what? They are? Blah, blah, blah. So I was like, okay, look, if you want to just let the child trafficking call open up because you're afraid of what they're going to do to you, I'm still going to be standing in front of your building probably. So he was not a Scientologist, but he just definitely didn't care. You have to imagine, there's like 150 of them. He was like my age or younger, so he wasn't. What's up, Susie? You call live. Oh, I love that. I love that you put the clear cog on that. I know I need to call and talk to the owner, but he was just like, I already know him and he's not going to be interested. And I'm just like, I feel like money talks. Right. They're not going to. The question was, does that guy think that the Scientologists are going to spend their money at his coffee shop? And it's not. What did I spell wrong? Oh, I did. No one's noticed it till now. But now I'm going to be super paranoid about it and keep it out of the screen. But we'll have a lot of people here. We'll have a good amount of people here, I think. And I suspect that some of the kids that might be coming from LA, including DOA, I suspect that they might have some ways to get around talking about that stuff. It adds, yeah, right? It's cute. Yeah, they can't afford good coffee. And they do have good coffee. I'm not going to talk mess on their coffee. They won't, yeah, that's right. They're going to have to word clear it anyway. Thank you so much, JC. Hold on, let me see what that says. Ah. Just subscribed. You're great. Thanks for the determination. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you being here. That is the weekend that the second gens will be here, or be in LA, yes. There are some people on TikTok that are on campus that know about it. Thank you so much from Houston. Just looking to see if there's any creeps. I think he is, yeah. Well, thanks for being here. I appreciate your support. What's up, Pacific Northwest Wildflower Gal? That's right. The more I stand out here with the signs, the more that the students will know that this creep show is opening on the 24th. And they'll be out here trying to sell books and harassing people, and I'll be out here harassing them to make sure that they don't bring any more kids into this cult that at least I can stop and raise awareness. Most of the students know. Some of them, though, have been in a situation where they didn't know, and they bought the book just because they wanted to be left alone. And what's up there, Mary? They just want to be left alone, and now they won't leave them alone. Oh, that's awesome. I love that. Thank you, Em. Yeah, Osa smells like hot dog water. Thank you, Cece. Just want to hear you say my name. CCCCCC. Thank you so very much. Ah. Well, Pacific Northwest does have lovely wildflowers. So Houston does, they have a mission. Houston has a mission. Dallas has closed down, they have like 2 closed down little ones, and then they have an org in like Irving. And it's in an industrial area. And I'm sure the only thing that ever happens there is just like this one, where they're there for like courses and graduations and stuff. I'm hoping so too, which is why I'm trying to put more stuff on TikTok to make sure that the students know that they're opening the 24th. We don't want it. Good. Have him come out here if he feels comfortable. We're not turning down any help. Oh, I appreciate that, Planet Lupa. The Dallas org is right across the street. Oh my goodness. I bet they hate that. I would like this org to tell me some of their wins. Tell me some of your wins, Scientology. Come on down, there's lots of people coming. And like I said, if you want to ride share with people, just send me an email and I will forward it to the person who is going to be helping me disseminate that information. So I'm not going to hand out flyers, because they're going to do with them exactly what they would do if Scientology handed them a flyer, or any of the like 40 people that got to them right before me on this drag. They're going to throw it on the ground. So I don't want to waste the paper or the effort and then have to see it all over the ground. What I can do, though, is stick it to signs. And what's up, Tilty? I saw Nancy reply to you. I didn't see you come in, but hello. But there's places that we can stick things, but I'm not going to pass out anything because they're not going to take it. And if they do, they'll just throw it out, and then I'll be sad. They're opening the 24th here. Child trafficking dumpster cult opening the 24th. I don't know. I've been Facebook sober since 2014, so I don't know. I know it is a good idea. Like in theory, it's a good idea, but they just won't take them. They won't. I can see the ones that they've thrown away here. So it's not that it's a bad idea. It's just that I would rather take the time to print out flyers and stick them on like light posts or bus stops and stuff like that. No, I appreciate all the suggestions and offers. And there's a lot of things that sometimes I don't think about. But there's also stuff that it's like, I'm here and I know what's going to happen to it if I go through the whole thing of printing them. And has a couple 1A audits on YouTube that give a good idea. Yeah, any org is going to have graduation on Fridays. So if you are buying org, you can show up there on Friday nights and see a graduation. They're trying to open February 24th. Hide your credit cards. Hide your Meemaw. They're child traffickers opening the 24th of this month. I don't think there is a law about putting them on windshields. I mean, I guess I could go over to West Campus and just like where all the students live and like put them on their cars and stuff. I don't know though. They're opening February 24th. Don't give them your money. So the event is this is from 2 to 3, but my suspicion is that they're going to be working all night and into the morning, and so I'll be here early to challenge them, to challenge any ADA issues that I see. Yeah, they don't understand irony at all. Love to all my Detroit peeps. We love the 313. I know, that's the other thing too. It's just like being able to have stuff on this sign that people can take a picture of seems to work the best, to be very honest with you. There's lots of people walking by right now, and they're all looking at it, and they're reading it. They do. This is like, in this college town though, it's just like, it's not even that I'd be worried about breaking the law. It's that I'd be worried about people just taking it to make me shut up and then throwing it on the ground. Becky. Little Rebecca, her poor little salon that she had that one time before she sold it and trafficked her own kids. Poor Rebecca. Aw, she sent her kids off. And even if they were adults when she sent them, she's been in this long enough that those kids were groomed to want to do that, in air quotes. So even if the children were not sent to become executives, they were groomed as children to do that. There you are, Tilty. I see ya. No, in fact, all of L. Ron Hubbard's books are hate mail, nasty grams to psychiatrists and psychologists. PearlSnappy@Gmail or PearlSnappy@Proton. Oh yeah, we could put Davey in a little school. Well, Davey has some updates coming. Davey's gonna get a little bit of an upgrade. Yes, and always a big thank you to Laura FM for letting all of us use her music to cover up their trash noise, the sound of their dumpster. I know, I do too, Hillary. Her music is amazing. And I'm just happy to support all of the survivors, because we stand with survivors here. So any way that I can support them, I am happy to do so. Whether it's driving people to their page or telling people to listen to the music or telling their story because it gives me street cred. They do have a department of psychology and counseling, and I know most of the people there. I think I do. I could reach out to Jamie Pennebaker. I feel like her birthday has been happening every day for the last week and a half. I don't actually know. But if it is her birthday today, and even if it isn't, happy birthday, Laura FM. You are a treasure. Oh, I'm sure they got fair gamed on some level. I'm sure they did. Good for her. Tilty Bird said she's been celebrating it all weekend. Okay, this is the actual good. She should have the whole month if she wants it. I know, I love the Defender of Ants song too. Oh, happy birthday to your mom. My mom's birthday was the 10th. I have. Natalie's story. I mean, everyone's story, right? And, you know, Natalie and Serge have been so incredibly supportive, and Serge's mods have really done a lot to help me get to this point. And so beyond the fact that I'm grateful that they shared their story, I'm also just really grateful for their support. So, I mean, that's why we're here, right? There's a lot of reasons that I'm here, but that's the most prescient reason. What's up? I will. There's a guy that just sat down here, and I'm kind of wondering what he's doing. There is food that smells so good. I think it's like, it smells like Middle Eastern food, and it like the spices, and it just smells so good. I'm always, yeah, he looks, I mean, I can't tell which people are Scientologists anymore. Cece says, my daughter was sent to Austin from LA by PAC OSA security. She did the Purif last year at Austin. Oh my gosh, Cece, I'm so sorry. Thank you for your support. I'm so sorry. Let me know if you need anything, if she's still here, if you want me to send a message to her. Like, I'll make a whole sign. If you know somebody inside there that's not named Kyle. I'm happy to hold up a sign, say call your family. I love everyone shaking their heads like, yeah, yeah. Well, I appreciate you resubbing. Sorry that you have to. I think that's happening to a few people. So yes, please do check your subscriptions. Appreciate it. A dead agent pack is basically a bundle of lies that they tell about a person that is speaking out about this cult that they want to discredit and have people not listen to them, from my understanding. Correct me if I'm wrong. All of that. Yeah, I saw that like I think only like 20% of you have notifications. Yes, it is. And it's opening the 24th of this month.
I'll be there.
You better. We will be too. Appreciate it. Bring your friends. College kids. I probably should make one. Yeah, they call it a dead agent. It's like a whole like news brief that they send out to people to discredit you. Well, Napoleon blown apart. I cannot have you unsubscribed with that name. Okay. Welcome in, everybody. If I missed your name, I apologize. What's up, Nebulous? What's up, Violet, Diane, Jenna, Bridget, Dumpster Juice. So I don't know exactly who it gets sent to. Was that the song? I saw her song about it. Yeah, we'll see what they do, but regardless of what they choose to do, I'll be here and I'll be yelling and they'll hear me. And that's all that there is to that. You know what I mean? I do have amazing mods. I do. They're the best. And they put up with me. And I'm a handful. You know, I feel like I've started watching the My Scientology movie a couple of times. Oh, I love it. MV Pearl. Sandy Mac, we would love to have you here, and I hope that you're feeling better regardless. But if you want to come and join us, you are more than welcome. Thank you so much, Rachel. I appreciate your support. That's so kind of you. Yep, like the stream, pet the mods. I'll have some sort of voice projecting thing. I can't yell like that all the time. Oh, I don't think they had any idea that I was going to show up there on Friday. They were so unprepared. If you see at the very beginning, there's like a lady waving to me before she realizes that I'm not on her side. Pack it up! Working 9 to 9. What a way to make a living. I know there's somebody who was telling me to put an H sound in front of it because they are like a drill instructor. I forget their handle right now. And I don't know how to do that. Because I've always just projected and I'm normally not having to like yell over that kind of music from that distance. Because I was loud. Oh, that's awesome. I know. Nora's great. We have the exact same sense of humor. So the lady who likes to like carry around a picture with little pictures of cars on it and like push all the buttons on the parking thing, she's back. Yeah, he's still here. And I feel like anybody who has like the balls to sit on the church, like you might be probably associated with it. They're opening the 24th here. Right there. Yeah, I can normally too, but I mean like yelling and singing and rage because I was so mad that they made the wrong choice. Because they did make the wrong choice. They should have just let me stay there and I'd have been quiet the whole time. But they should not have they should have just left me alone. And they chose not to. Oh God, yeah. I was screaming. You can't, she's kind of behind the tree. But she's sitting. You guys want to see F Sciento just for funsies? Oh. It says F Sciento on their garbage cult building. Child trafficking cult building opening February 24th. Hide your kids, hide your wives, hide yourselves. Kids can't consent, and they certainly can't consent to this mess. Yeah, hide your wallet, hide your credit cards, hide everything. Hide everything you care about, you know about, everything you ever heard about before. Don't tell them anything. Nothing. Yeah, hide your olds. Hide me, mom, papa. I have not seen The Hobbit. I think she was there. I'm sure she was there on Friday. They probably snuck her in under somebody's sweatshirt. Yeah, it still says F Sciento. Hide your Thetans. Your 401k, everything, because they're going to take it all. Yeah, give your olds to Reese. I mean, I would be willing to like broker a trade. I mean, like, we can give them the people that have been acting a fool, like the little satellite OSA office that we've seen operating. I'll trade them if they let all the kids and old people out of here. They can have Mike Rinder and Mark and Claire back. They can have them. They can take them. They can take them. Just give us the kids and the old people and all their credit card information so that we can help them get their accounts back in order. I feel like it's a fair trade. And if that doesn't work, then yeah, give Reese the olds. I'm not a kid person, but y'all are, as long as they're out of there. So, I mean, if they wanted to come out and talk to me and try to broker that deal, I have no way. Yeah, and get their visas back. All of that stuff. Get your paperwork back from your cult and get the whole hell on out of here. They have like really just big white signs covering the... So, okay. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. But I'm going to try. Okay, can you see the white tarps that they have over it with all those lines tied down to the sides there? Okay, well, help me understand how you got up there to do that, but you couldn't fix the other sign, so you're just going to let it say F Sciento on your stupid trash cult? Seems like a very Scientology way of going about things. Yeah, they take the kids' visas and lock them up. They take everyone's visas and lock them up. That's why people think that even if they do escape, then they're going to get in trouble and get deported. And it's just like, no, you just have to go to the embassy and they'll help you out. Something that that foundation used to offer, but I can't in good conscience with their latest documentation that they're looking for people to sign to recommend them to go there. So it's gross. Everything they do. Yeah, they take visas, they lock them up. They're important documents. I think Search has important papers or something. And they lie to the kids and they're like, oh, we'll keep these safe for you. Yeah, safe from you to be able to escape the child trafficking cult that you got into. You got to be really careful when it comes to wearing any of those glasses or any sort of secret recording devices when you go into the org. Like, Texas is a one-party consent, but when you're on private property and they do have an expectation of privacy within their buildings, you could get in trouble for filming them and posting it online. So if you want to do it to get information, just know that there are likely going to be legal ramifications if they find out about it. Yeah, he can go there too. Yep. All of them. All the people that like to sit there and like tell their old like salty dog sea stories of their sanitized reality of the situation. You know, that's like, a lot of people are like, how did you get into this? And like, how did you become informed? Well, I think a lot of us came in through watching Leah and Mike and the Aftermath Foundation, and then we found out about the unsanitized version, and I think we all about lost our minds. Like when Serge tells his story, how can you sit there and be like, no, you gotta like get up and do something. So as soon as I found out that they were opening, I was just like, put me in, let's go. And we're not gonna stop. It's very disappointing how those people tried to cover up their own stories at the peril of survivors so that they looked squeaky clean. Like, tell me you're still an OSA without telling me. Oh yeah, the flip-flop lady. I also have to do the org will have the meat. I gotta do that one. The org will have the meat. Yeah, the gatekeeping. That's right. Yeah, there's a lot of really, really hurt people. That could be helped if you just like got the whole F over yourself. I don't necessarily want to be like, I mean, I'm not afraid of what I said and I don't take any of it back. But I don't know any of those people, but I can see with my eyeballs that they're acting the way that they were taught here. I mean, his language betrays him. Like, read Dianetics and then read his blog again. OSA's showing. I hope so too. Like, for example, I did something the other day that offended people. And so I apologized for it. And I didn't say I apologize if, I said I apologize that. And I took accountability for it. It was embarrassing. I didn't like it. It did not feel good to me. But you know who it didn't feel good to also? The people that I offended in the moment. And that's what you do. You just have to, and they might not take you back. And that's okay too. They don't have to. You don't need somebody's permission to exit a relationship with another person. Scientology, I don't know if you knew. But that's what you do. You say, I'm sorry that my behavior was hurtful. And then you don't do it anymore. I don't know why that's so hard for them. Nobody's perfect. None of us are perfect. Not one person. But you can definitely be perfectly you and stand up for what you believe in and acknowledge when you make a mistake. And I did. And if I do it again, which I probably will, it's never intended, but it's the impact that matters, I'll apologize again, you know? It's right, a learning moment. You're never too old to have them. They really have. I appreciate that. Oh, Brian, I wish I could. So busy, Rizzy. I think so too. I think there's going to be, I mean, all of the public are going to show up, right? So like the 150 so whatever public they have here. Yeah, you don't need her permission. No, you get to leave. Isn't that great? Right, so suppressive scroll. You would only get in trouble if it is disseminated, but if you talk about it, people are going to ask for receipts, and then you're going to be tempted to show it because it's probably going to be interesting. So I would just say, talk to an attorney in your locale and just ask them the question. I'm not an attorney. This is not legal advice. I just don't want anyone getting in trouble or pushing something that doesn't need to be pushed just to get these idiots, because there's other ways that we can get them. You know what I mean? Lady BB, I think you're correct. I do believe that they'll probably be busing people in from all over the state, bringing people in from the airport, from like that little nugget will be coming in on his on Tom's jet He'll be flying in on Tom Cruise's jet, taking a helicopter somewhere near here. The executive branch of Sea Org gets totally different. Yeah, and you know who wrote it? I mean, I'm just saying. Yeah, $7 million for that stupid ad. Everybody's welcome, right? Ah. That's right. That's right, Nebulous. If you want to know, try to leave or try to ask a clarifying question. That's exactly right as well, Rem Arts, the younger generation. Oh yeah, the Cardones will be there. We can holler at them. Because she cares so much about child trafficking. She cares so much about child trafficking. Spoiler, she doesn't. Right, Agent Saul Goodman. That's right. You're welcome unless you know what we are. Yeah, it's going to be gross. It's going to be gross. And then we're going to have Vicky. Like, I wish y'all could have seen the look on Vicky's face. It was not on film, but when I honked my horn at her, like, I'd pay money to have a better shot of that. Just the terror of somebody honking their horn at her about made her lose her mind. Well, I tell you something about myself. Where to begin? What do you want to know? I heard that there was like one during and one before. I don't know. Oh, Vicky and Linda are definitely best friends. Linda, listen. Linda, why won't you come out and talk to me, Linda? Overts and withholds for days. And your creepy child trafficking cult. Your elder abusing pyramid scheme cults. We don't want it here. They're opening February 24th. I'm not trying to speak for everyone, but if you are here in support of the child trafficking cult, then please come and have a conversation with me. I'm going to take the under, whatever the under is, Jess. I'm going to take the under on him getting served here. He will be surrounded by his security. He will be ushered into some secret door. They'll probably bring him in through the sewer where he belongs with the rats and people like Pennywise. You're the coolest. Yeah, look for the shortest guy in the room. And look for that guy that Aaron posted on his page that everyone's been noticing at St. Hill and at the latest thing that they had in LA. That guy. Look for him. Because he'll be the one that's watching over Davey, I bet. Pennywise would be like gross, who's this creep in the sewer. You know what? You're right. No red balloon for him. 99 Luftballons. I actually don't know any other words to that. I know the breakdown and the beat. Boom, boom, boom. I wish all these celebrities that collude with Scientology could pay with that losing money and taking damage to their career. I know. That's the thing. It's just like people are actually pretty forgiving if you just are honest and contrite in your apology. And if you don't continue to repeat it, right? Because I expect that if I do something wrong and I apologize and then I go back and do the same thing, that you know what, I'm not going to get anymore forgiveness or any more chances, nor should somebody, right? So So why would anybody else be different? But a sincere apology and being like, you know what, I was a giant dick about this. I was a big dick because I didn't know how else to ask. No one's ever told me no before. And I wrote my own rule books and no one told me no. A little man punched me in the face once, but I kind of liked it. Like, you don't get to cry about the rules when you're the tyrant who made them. I'm sorry. And then you're going to try to do it all over again and act like we don't have eyeballs? Like, I don't need to word clear your blog, bro. I probably do, Diane. I probably do. Ooh, somebody's smoking some really very, very nice smelling cannabis. If I could, oh my God, I wonder who would win the fight between Tom Cruise and Little Captain Davy. Do you know what I would give to see them in like one of those things where they get in like the sumo wrestler outfits and stuff and just like bounce off one another? How do we get that to happen? Like that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Marinda B, thank you so much. Snappy, the church owns that parking lot. Oh. Interesting. Well, I'm glad I never parked there. Ew. I don't want to give them any money. I give my money to the city. They can have my money. Not that I know. There is a basement here. I don't know if there's tunnels, but there is a basement, but I don't know where he'd come from. Like a sewer. He would have to like go in to the sewer or something. They used to have a staircase that was on the, like, closer to the coffee shop. What's up, HB? They used to have a basement, like an arcade down there, and there was an exterior staircase. That has now been covered up by the facade of this building. Yeah, let the kids out. Let the kids out. Stop trafficking children. Stop abusing the elderly. Stop locking up people's passports and trafficking humans of all ages. We see you. Oh, Xenu, I'm in fear for my life from the long arm of Osa. Miscavige coming down from the gallows, and you don't have very long. The cans are up, TRs are out, we finally found him. The clapping kid who made a vid, and now I'm out here. Never more to go astray. This will be the end today of the clapping cult. Yep, and they're opening here February 24th. They'll be out here trying to get your money. Don't give them your info or your money. Y'all are amazing. The court servers won't get within a half mile of that building. I believe it. Subtle but pissed off. Yeah, that's probably accurate. Jamming out. Ah, what's up, park bench? Dan walks. I know, I gotta get on that. Maybe it's you? Okay. It might be. I love it. What's up, DOA? From one live stream to another. Streamers in the sea. That is what we are. No one in between. How can we be wrong? Sail away with me and out of the cult. We can rely on each other. From one live stream to another. What's up, Sparrow? Thank you so much. It's a fresh one off of the, just straight off the brain. I don't want to sail away with Davey. Davey can go sail away. Go sail away. Go sail away. Go sail the fuck away from me right now, please, you creep. Had to light one up. Hell yeah. Cage match. I would also watch a cage match of David Miscavige and Tom Cruise. Like, just shut up and take my money, as long as they don't put it into the church. I know I should probably make one, like a little compilation. I'll give them a mixtape. How about this? I'll give the Church of Scientology my own mixtape about them that I sang, if they will let me see all the collage of pictures that they have taken for me to give to little Davy, because I want that calendar. I want that calendar. And the best was the kid that came up and took the picture and was like trying to like not look at the clear cognition that I have on the sign. So he's like trying to take my picture and like looking away. So I was like, oh, are you just gonna like, you want me to read it for you? You want me to read it for you? I'll just tell you. I'll save you all the money. Here's your clear cog, you weird creeps. Taking my picture like creeps. Trafficking children like creeps. Abusing old people like creeps. Stealing all their money like creeps, because that's what they do. It'll probably be, they'll have a picture of like me and DOA, just like they have of pictures of Tom Cruise and little Davy. It is they are a trash bag cult. It says F Sciento on their cult that is wrapped in garbage bags. Hashtag truth in advertising. Garbage creeps. Garbage creeps. I know we have a pretty good lineup. I love watching Natalie's lives in the morning for all the stuff that I missed, because I'm either like watching something else. You know, I bet you Matthew McConaughey probably would. I don't know how to get a hold of him. And the person that I knew whose brother lives next door to him, she joined a different cult, so we don't talk anymore. She joined Landmark, which is like Scientology and Nexium Light. But I have met him before. F Sciento. Ew, old brown carpet. Ugh. I want that flugelhorn that guy had. Now, can I play it? No, but I could make a lot of noise out of that thing, and I would. So I kind of wish that I had that horn. I used to have like a really loud horn for my bike. Yeah, Landmark. Okay, I'm glad that other people know about that. Landmark is a piece of shit. I'm sorry that you did Landmark, and I hope that you weren't too damaged, or I'm sorry, I hope it didn't take too much to undo the BS, because it's the same self-help crap. You're responsible for all of your problems. You're in your own way. So it's a self-help cult. They'll like lock you in for like 13 hours on the first day. You'll get sucked in by getting invited to somebody's graduation that's graduating the course, and then they'll try to get all of your information just like Scientology does, and then they will bring you into a room and they will sleep deprive you, food deprive you, bathroom deprive you, all that stuff. I'm explaining what Landmark is now. And so they'll do all of that, the same kind of stuff, like the mind control bite model type of things, and then they just charge you lots of money, and then you're like, I couldn't have done it without Landmark. It's very similar to, so just like Keith Raniere from Nexium rather, he stole a bunch of stuff from Scientology. Like he talks about being like just the same way of like the blaming of the victim, and it's because like something happened to you, and so now you're like being stimulated, all that shit. It's the same. Yeah, all the mind controls. It's very strong on the bite model. Like it checks all the boxes on the bite model. Because it doesn't seem like that at first. And I think there are people that are just so desperate to figure out why they're not succeeding. And like at some point you definitely do have to look inside, but not the way that they're asking you to look inside. Like there's a difference between like introspection and being like, am I doing things the right way? Like what's going on? Maybe I need a life coach. Maybe I need a therapist. Maybe I need some sort of a combo. But like going to a cattle call where they're going to lock you in a room for 13 hours and break you down. It's like the Cardones too. So just like the Cardones do, it's that same model. Like we'll help you fix all the things, but you're going to have to give us all of the money. Yeah, personal growth stuff. To my knowledge, they don't traffic children. So, I mean, I guess they have that going for them over Scientology, but it's still a pyramid scheme cult that no one should be joining. She was pushed out of Lululemon. Are they really big into the landmark thing? I'm not. It's gross. They do start kids at 8. Well, now I can't say that anymore. Okay, so now they are also child traffickers. Awesome. Because we don't have enough with this trash cult. Yeah, they do. They keep you there until you're exhausted, and then you break down. And then most of the time you paid for a weekend. So if you get signed up at like somebody's graduation, you're going to be there for the whole weekend. And it's the people that come back. Like, I knew better because my friend in New York had called me and he was just like, I just went to somebody's graduation from Landmark. He's like, if I ever hear you say that word, we are not friends anymore. And I was just like, to the Google machines, tell me everything. So they have a Reddit on it. You can look up the Reddit on Is It a Scam? If you're on YouTube, they put a lot of videos out. Landmark puts a lot of videos out. So you got to wade through a lot of BS. And what's the other one? The Kangen Water MLM. That one's pretty culty too. Just the way that they've set up their whole background of like, we're here to be like outside and we love water and blah, 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 blah. Well, Amway's a whole nother monster, right? Because they've got, and I don't want to get into politics, but the DeVos family has a lot of money. And they're one of the only ones that isn't out of Utah. Plexus, all of them. It's all the same. They use the same mind control, bite model, behavior information, thought, and emotion control. And then they do the Darvo stuff too. So, yep, same tactics. Man. I know that's how they get you. There's always like something positive that you can get out of it, something that's going to make sense. You know, that's how they get people in. That's why Scientology doesn't just start off with Xeno. Although, to be fair, I think that's the like best thing that they have going for them is the whole alien thing. But it turns out that that's like such a small part of it. That's just like a bonus from this busted science fiction writer. Yeah, F Sciento. We'll have the merch. Dumpster juice is on it. I know. The Amway's everywhere. But I grew up in Michigan, so I'm uber familiar with that whole family and that mess. They're opening the February 24th. Come protest with us. Yeah, Grand Rapids. That's right. That's right. It's west side of the state. It is so windy. They're opening February 24th right here. Ooh, my parking's going to expire in 10 minutes, y'all. This sign is not really interested in hanging out with me. Yeah. F Sciento, F Landmark, F all of them. That is a really good question. A person whose name starts with MD Media 18. Okay, sorry, it took me a second to read that. I don't know. That is a really great question. I am sure that there's somebody, and I'm sure that they're doing a whole lot of nothing. Wearing yellow shirts, giving people a bottle of water and a pamphlet. Oh, you haven't eaten in 3 weeks? Like, here's a pamphlet. Here's a pamphlet about how you can spend money to read a book to fix your life by a convicted, indicted, creep-tastic disaster. We don't want to come along and ride on your creep-tastic mess. We don't want it. We don't want it. It is. No, it's, so I have stuff on both sides, but on one side, it's just like what they do with the names of all of the survivors, second gens, and then on the other side is the clear cognition that I like to give out because it's going to save people a lot of money. It's going to save people a lot of money. Because all you need to know is that I made up my own reactive mind, and I'm not doing it anymore. It's my reactive mind, and I'll use it when I want it. So this is the clear COS sign. We've got the little quote. If you want to make a lot of money, just start a religion. And then we have this one where we talk about all the stuff that they are known to be guilty of. This is not alleged. This is not alleged. Facts aren't defamation. Not alleged. Facts, not defamation right here. These are facts. We have the receipts. We've seen them. And if you want to see them, you can go to any of these people on this list. Thank you. Appreciate you. So, F sign toe. I love that you laugh because you gotta be. This is really serious, and it's fucked up, quite frankly. But every once in a while, you gotta shake it off. Oh, Claremont. I'll be talking about Claremont soon too. I have a lot to say about Larry P. Arn. We're gonna talk about him, Captain Arn. It is my pleasure. It is my pleasure to be out here. Of course I shouted him out. I always shout DOA out. But now y'all are going to be like, she's a fangirl. And maybe I am. The church. Oh, okay, sorry. I just want to make sure. I'm looking through all my super chats. Y'all are the best. I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. You guys are so supportive, and I appreciate it so very much. Oh, not that Claremont. Because I'm talking about the Claremont Institute, and I'm just like, we're going to take them down next. But there's so much work here to be done. What are my Valentine's Day plans? I'm going to be here. I'm going to be here giving out Xenu Valentines. I'm going to be here giving out Xenu Valentines. And Will. We're going to be singing love songs to Xenu. Yep. As soon as Natalie said, because remember Scientology, I broke up with you, I was like, bet. And that is the message that we will be bringing here on Valentine's Day. We broke up with you. The people that we're in, they broke up with you. And we don't want to go out with you. No means no. And we might even talk about some of the creepy stuff that Elron liked to say about kids. Because there's a whole column in the tone scale that is judging you on what you how you behave when an old creepy man is trying to kiss all up on you. Gross, hard pass. So I know that my parking is going to expire, but we can walk back. Take y'all with me a little bit. We could take a little gander down the alley too. Let me shorten this up though. I'm too short for this. Too short. And if I say too short one more time, I'm going to start singing his music and then I'm going to get banned off YouTube. Sorry y'all. One side. Bear with me. I don't even know what y'all are looking at. Probably campus. Well, the police are gone. Oh my goodness. Super chat. What's going on there? Thank you so much, Pacific Northwest Wildflower Gal. I appreciate you. And just, I posted all the stuff about the grand opening. If you don't want to listen to me babble on for 15 minutes, it's I made it into a community post so that you can just look at those screenshots. See if there's anyone down here. Oh, we got some cars. This is a new one. Oh yeah, we're gonna be singing all the love songs to Xenu. Because he's the one that really got left out of this whole thing, you know? He's just been like in that mountain prison, just like hanging out, probably not really living his best life, if I had to imagine. Thoughts on what now? Well, I'm assuming that they're going to take the thing down on it that says F sign tow. Like, they'll take the garbage bags off their garbage trash cult. You know what I mean? Like, I'm assuming that they'll fix that. I hope. This is my favorite part of walking, when I'm like walking with the sign and my gimbal stuck to the tripod and people are just like, what is she doing? Saving y'all from this child trafficking cult. That's what I'm doing. Tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your Meemaw, tell your papa, don't go in there. And if you know people that are in there, maybe send them a letter and be like, we miss you. Like, we miss you. The way the echo was, that guy's giggle was like right in my ear, and it stabbed my brain. His giggle stabbed my brain just now. But yeah, this is what they wanted all this closed off. Well, I think it is closed off. Yeah, call your family. Call your family. They probably still love you. They definitely love you more than the cult does, because they just love your money and your time and your line of credit and your 401k. Oh, F sign tow is great. That's iconic. That is now part of the lore of this bullshit establishment. So you said the one at 22nd and Noises is what they own? 'Cause I'm wondering if it's this one. I wonder if it's this parking lot right here. Huh. I think it is. Yeah. Maybe. That might be one of their lots. But this is Noises, so there'll be shuttles around here. There's public parking down there. This is going to be one of their little shuttle stops and parking disasters. So, you know, fun for everyone. Yeah, it is small, but there's like 12 people there. And they'll be bussing them in because they did ask for something on Shoal Creek, which is close to where the temporary org is. The temporary org is at the corner of Bull Creek and Hancock. And Shoal Creek is just one street over. So, all right, I'm back. And I will talk to you all very, very soon. Thank you so much for hanging out here. Thank you so much to my mods who are always awesome, and I will do better about making sure to let you know that, because I don't let you know enough, but I love all of you and you're the best. Please like the stream if you have not. Please make sure that you are subscribed, and you guys are the best. Absolutely. They are not public shuttles. They will be the creepy white vans that we all love to chase around. Well, I'm gonna love to chase them. I don't get to. So have a great night. I'm sure I will be seeing you in other folks' lives. And I love all of you. Thank you so much for the support. And I'll see you soon. Bye.